What's going on, everybody? It's Rev. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Dauntless. In today's video, we're going to be wrapping up the legendary Chain Blade series with the Death Blossoms. We're going to go ahead and power surge this. It was a very close battle between the Warpike and the Aether Strikers, and it seems like Warpike is actually going to be next. I had pretty strong confidence in the Warpike community, but Aether Strikers kind of surprised me. It snuck up on me there, so... Warpike is up next, and then we'll see where the Warpike crowd lays in the last 3 weapons left after those Warpikes are completed. I have a lot of extra materials this time around, so the Warpikes should be coming in very, very soon, actually. And let's just go ahead and jump into the build. Surprise to no one, we're using the Death Blossoms with the Overpower and Pulse cells. Within, we have Reaper's Dance, Terra Chain Blades, and Carabac's Wings, which is pretty much the best Terra unique effect that you can get. Revenant within the Omni Cell. We have Skarn's Defiance with Reuse +3. We have Shroud's Helmet with Overpower +3. Rezakuri Chest Piece, with +3 Reuse. We have Malkarian's Grasp with +3 Predator for that +6 Predator. Bladed Boots, which is Savit's Boots with Assassin's Frenzy and Pulse +3 to round out that Pulse +6. So when it comes to Terra Weapons, your options are kind of limited. A lot of the unique effects on the Terra Weapons just aren't really that great. And honestly, the whole point of them are to kind of like keep you alive, except for Carabac. And so the only way that you can get some extra damage is by choosing Carabac. And so in most cases, you're going to want to go with Carabac unless you're doing some like off meta build like the Shield Slam, or just using shields to keep yourself alive with like Iceborne, or what is it called, Bastion, I believe. Then you can use like Skarn and the other things. But the legendary unique effect on the Agarus weapons is that you can either heal yourself in an AoE, this goes for your party as well, but you can also resurrect them if they go down by hitting G, and it looks a little something like this. You see the little pulse, you get some healing over time, and it will also resurrect you and anyone else that is down. Very useful in a group, highly sustainable weapon, and honestly that's where it shines. Not going to have the most damage when choosing a Terra weapon. Carabac's UE does decent damage, but in comparison to others like let's say Hellion or Thrax, or sorry, not Thrax, Ripstalker, you're gonna get more mileage out of those as opposed to Carabac. This is obviously a shock behemoth. Izaga's kind of getting cooked, but that's that. I'm pretty excited, honestly. I haven't played the Warpike in quite some time, and while I still have some more reforges to do with the Chain Blades, which I'm gonna get to, y'all seem to enjoy the longer videos where I just kind of chill and talk and get a reforge going and just kind of talk about random stuff. Y'all seem to like that, and I had fun making it, so I'll probably make more of those. But I haven't played the Warpike in quite some time. I'm gonna go ahead and just go full throttle here. I have a lot of you guys are telling me like, oh man, this weapon's like a sleeper. This weapon's really strong. Like, this Warpike's crazy now, and I'm about it. You know, I was impressed with the way that the Chain Blades kind of played after the refresh, because my first impression was I didn't really enjoy them. However, coming back to the game with a fresh kind of lens on the game, now I enjoy them quite a bit, and I think I will be playing them well into the next update. I actually really enjoy them, so, which is cool because that's actually the weapon I started on. While I am typically known for playing the sword, I started on Chain Blades, and that's kind of how I started streaming and everything. So that was a long time ago. I've been at this for a very long time. It's been we're going almost on 6 years now that I've been doing content creation, on and off obviously, but you know, you can't really control the ways, sometimes you can't control the ways that life directs you to, I guess. And if it were up to me, I'd be doing this for, you know, be uploading a lot more and taking this a lot more seriously. But and I feel like I'm getting to that point where I can actually start doing that. Things have been picking up for me, and this time of the year in general is kind of when content creation starts picking up. A lot of people are going on breaks and vacations, and that kind of gets reflected in content creation as well. Which is kind of interesting to see how those things go hand in hand. I'm gonna try and hit both, but yeah, probably not gonna happen here. See, I'm very, very low here, but I'm in a unique position where I'm using the Agarus Weapons, so I'm just gonna kind of go until I die, if I die. But I am fighting Alira, so I probably will die. It's just kind of inevitable. Things have a tendency to just... I'm just getting healed forever. Forever healed. Okay, I'm down, no problem. Let's just rewind all that damage. Forgot what weapon I was playing there for a moment. I was using a tactic from a very previous version of the Chainblades, where you just kind of spam Reaper's Dance over and over again. Get away from me, dude. Leave me alone. This is like 2 of my least favorite behemoths in one fight, dude. Only in shock escalation, dude. I feel like I blinked and this escalation's already over, though. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm level 17, you know, or not even level 20. In previous runs yeah, I don't know, maybe shock is just I'm taking so much damage. I guess we're showcasing a little bit of the Terra stuff, you know, the Terra legendary effect. But man, I feel like I blinked and this escalation kind of is already almost over. I'm gonna try and get this weak spot. I tried to, dude. How many times I got hit? Count how many times I've gotten hit. I'm so bad at fighting this behemoth. But we live with 41 health, as you know, the pro players you know, normally do. You know, they usually get hit about 50,000 times, and then, you know, and then they clutch it up in the end. Or am I right, or am I right? All right, we got critical dominion. One thing I've noticed about Dauntless, even in today's state, I suppose, is while there still are more, like, I guess, ways to dish out damage with like the Omni cells and like all the different ways that you can utilize those, still the same armor sets are kind of just like always used for the same stuff. It's like the same 3 armor sets get used for the strongest abilities, which I guess is to be expected. Damn, I really just loaded up today's video and I was just like, you know, what if I just didn't dodge? I'm not doing the best, but can't be on point all the time, I suppose. Honestly, I would argue that I'm not on point most of the time, but sometimes I feel like a shadow of my former self. But it's been a while for me. I'm still learning a lot about the newer Dauntless, I suppose. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the content and learning alongside with me. That's kind of the aim. I try to aim for like a hybrid of entertaining and... I might just go over here really fast. I'm gonna just go over here. I dashed across the little vent there and it took me for a ride. So I was just like, the fastest way back is probably just attaching myself to the behemoth. Shard of the Eternal Storm, we take those for sure. Gonna need them for the legendary Warpikes in future videos. But yes, hopefully you guys find the content entertaining, and also I wonder if that interrupts. I don't think it does, but do I get another shot? I do. We traded. We take those. Got the KO. Gonna try. Dang it. We couldn't get the break on that last swing. I was really hoping to get like 3 breaks. 3 or 4 breaks is like ideal for this fight. Just because Malkarian's kind of hard to get the right stuff off of. But more breaks is the better, obviously. You have a better chance of getting those shards. See if we got any sort of lucky. We did. We got a double proc on the Shard of Eternal Storm, I think, unless that second break yielded some as well. Yeah, it's super lucky, actually. This is enough. So you need 4 to craft a weapon, and you need 2 to power surge. So you need 6 total to get a legendary weapon. And as you can see, I almost got enough for off of just 1 run, which is very, very nice. Typically, I would say you'd get them to like 7 to 10 runs would be like a legendary weapon, not including the power surge, maybe. You might need a little bit more afterwards, but sometimes you get really unlucky with these shards. So let's go ahead and head on back. Really enjoy how this mod came out. I think with some fine tuning on the like mushroom coloring, it can be a lot better, but in short notice, I feel like this is almost perfect in the way that I would want it to look for like a Terra transmog. However, this last run was kind of a shoddy performance, but as you can tell, the Terra Weapons kind of pulled through, and I had pretty much no problem, you know, going through an escalation with the Terra Weapons. So if that's your kind of your jam, is more sustainable hunts where you're just taking time to learn and taking time to just, you know, play with your friends. Maybe your friends go down a lot. Maybe your group is going down a lot. You can bring some Terra builds along for some shock escalation and keep everybody alive and keep everybody sustained and healthy. That is an AoE pulse on the legendary ability, so you're just going to give them a healing over time effect. Really good, really good. So yeah, get yourself in there and get some Agarus Chainblades or weapon of your choice, and happy escalation hunting. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out. Warpikes are up next. Let's get it.